It is buy time right now in crypto. The market is down. We're going to be talking about what we're stacking, what we're buying as we prepare for what's to come. A lot of us believe that altcoin season is about to hit, about to rip, and we need to have ourselves prepared, ready to go. So today is a good day because we are getting a little bit of a pullback in the overall market. Nice little dip, retracement from a nice, back half of last week into the weekend. It's usually followed by a little bit of profit taking. You may even be taking some profits off the table too in your, short-term swing trades, which, hey, that's totally cool too. But in this video, we're going to be talking about what we're doing, what we're buying, how we're preparing. I've been stacking my chips on some of my favorite altcoins, and I want to tell you guys which ones I'm getting into. I want to take your questions during the live stream. So double tap the screen if you guys are just popping in, and let's get it, man. Let's get it. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us here, and good morning to everybody. This is the time period right now, the calm before the storm. And I know we say this a lot, but I truly, truly think this is the calm before the storm, because we are gearing up for October, which is usually a super bullish month for crypto. We are gearing up for Q4. And historically, quarter number 4 is immaculate for the markets. We are in an election year. Usually, if you look at Bitcoin in the last 2 elections, the 16 election, the 20 election, crypto pumped after the election. Crypto pumped after the election and actually started to build up, before the election, and then had a really nice blow off top post-election. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. So yes, there is a lot of opportunities right now because a lot of people are checked out right now. And it's the exact opposite of what we should be doing. You should be checking in right now, checking in to the opportunities that the market is providing us right now. And so many people will look the other direction on red days, and they'll miss out on these opportunities, and they'll chase the green candles when they could have had these same cryptos at much cheaper and affordable prices, period, right? So let's lock in. Let's get ready today. Let's make some moves. And I'll tell you guys some of the plays I'm making. Now, of course, none of this is financial advice. I'm just a dude on YouTube, just an investor like you guys, trying to make headway in the space, trying to grow my portfolio, trying to create financial freedom, for myself, for my family, and to be able to do the things that I love to do, right? Like that's literally how I look at crypto. It is a tool that enables you to do what you want to do, live life on your own terms. And I'm so lucky that I was, able to go full time in crypto in 2021. But I learned so much throughout the process, because even though I, did enough in 2021 to go full time and quit my 9 to 5, I made a ton of mistakes, and so much of it was not stacking enough during the red days in the market, not understanding how volatile the market is, and not taking profits, not having a plan. And we have definitely, erased those mistakes, and at least have learned to the point now where we are prepared. So Bitcoin down to 62,200 right now, down 2%. The overall market is down about 2.5%. So it's not some crazy dump, but it does open the door here for some nice entries, both short-term and long-term. I mean, you could even make some short-term swing trades here. I mean, if you guys are interested in that, you guys know that I'm a big partner with Margex. If you guys want to trade on leverage, the link's down below. And then XT Algo will help you get in and out of trades too. That's my trading indicator, an unbelievable tool that I had built last August in 2023. So you guys can check those out. Links down below in the description if that's something that interests you. But no matter what, we're going to go through it. I'm going to give you guys some alpha, give you guys some news, give you guys some things you need to hear and see, so you guys can be better prepared and see what you want to go after. All right. So I see we've got a good amount of people in here, only 28 likes. Double tap the screen, just double tap it real quick. Subscribe down below. We should have 100 likes because we have over 100 people in here. If everybody just taps the screen twice, that would be awesome. Let's take a look at where we are. So our biggest losers right now in the markets, biggest losers in the top 100, dog with hat. Now, let's talk about the meme coin sector a little bit. My voice just cracked for some odd reason. Let's talk about the meme coin sector for a little bit. You know, if we take a look at our top memes, where do we find the most value right now? Okay, we've got Dogecoin up top at 10 cents. I really like Dogecoin at these levels. You know, I think an 8 to 10x is in the cards here at 10 cents. I've been saying Dogecoin under 10 cents. I really like it. Now we're talking about the OG meme coins. We're not chasing, you know, at least in this portion of the video here, we're not chasing the $10 million market caps, the $4 million market caps, or the 400K. You know, those are kind of in a separate league. I'm talking about taking a position, a bigger position in some of these OG meme coins that are down, that are stuck. So I look at Doge and SHIB right now. It's hard not to love both of them. You know, I made a Shiba Inu video yesterday, and some people gave me some shit for it, and that's fine. You know, there's some things that I want to see from the SHIB team get done, especially before they leave at the end of the year. Let's hope we get the Shibarium burn portal out before they leave. But that's neither here nor there. No matter what, because SHIB is so tied to Ethereum, it's the #1 ERC20 crypto. I love SHIB because once Ethereum goes on its parabolic run, that is when the floodgates are going to open for Ethereum-based cryptos. And there's no bigger Ethereum-based crypto right now than Shiba Inu. And then you've got Pepe. SHIB and Pepe, I think both could provide us 10x returns. Pepe, maybe even 12 to 15x returns in this upcoming bull cycle, especially if they get a listing on Coinbase. They're already on Binance. They might not even need a listing on Coinbase, to be honest with you, because the word's getting out on Pepe. You know, just this past weekend, I had a wedding, and my uncle's brother, who's like in his 50s, is stacking Pepe right now, which made me smile from ear to ear. You know, that a 50-year-old, shout out to Joe, who's crushing it right now in crypto. I love it, you know. But the normies aren't back in crypto yet. They're not here. They're going to come, though. They're going to come. And when the normies come back into the game, they're going to look at meme coins first and foremost. They always, always, always do, guys. It is the barrier of least, what is it? It's the least of the, what am I trying to say? It's a low barrier of entry. That's what I'm trying to say. It's very easy for the normies to kind of get behind a Dogecoin, a SHIB, a Pepe, right? So I like all three of those at the top. Now, when we get into the Solana meme coins, I've got a little bit of whiff. I'm not really stacking that position right now. I've been stacking more Dogecoin than anything else. Now, there's a few reasons why. It's because Dogecoin is listed everywhere. It is, when we talk about the normies, they know about Dogecoin more so than anything else. If you talk to some random person on the street right now who's not in crypto, that will get back into crypto, that doesn't even know they're going to FOMO back in, what are they going to buy? What have they heard about before? Everybody and their brother, whether they invested in Dogecoin a little bit on Robinhood back in 2020, 2021, even if they didn't invest, they know about Dogecoin. And a lot of those people who didn't invest the first go around will invest this go around. That's the kind of psychological aspect that I'm coming at this with, right? So a lot of my investment strategy, yes, it comes at it from a technical standpoint sometimes. I mean, obviously you have to look at, the charts and things like that. And Dogecoin looks really good on that aspect too. But I try to get into the minds of future investors. Where do I think the market is running to 4 or 5 months from now? And how do I think that the people will come, how do I kind of analyze which types of people are going to come in and how they're going to think? And when I break that down, Dogecoin's very attractive to me because I think it's a really safe bet with great upside. I think it's a really safe bet of cryptos in the top 10 with really good upside, okay? Simply because we know that Dogecoin is the retail darling. We know that Elon Musk at any moment can pump Dogecoin whenever he wants, basically, right? We know that the potential exists there for as the X, app platform continues to add all of their money transmitter licenses in every state in the United States right now, we know that a Dogecoin tipping mechanism could be in play. And even if none of this bullishness happens or whatever, Dogecoin in and of itself, I think, is a great buy simply because of the psychological aspect of Doge. People know what it is, and I just think it's very undervalued right now and underrepresented. And if I'm trying to mitigate risk at the top of the meme coin market, it's Dogecoin. Now, let's get into Bonk and Whiff, because these are two top Solana meme coins. And then, of course, you got a couple others now. Popcat is on there, is on the list. I'm not so much heavy. I've got a little position in Whiff that's decent. I'm down a little bit. It's sitting there down 11%, right? So if you're a big Solana lover, you might like this price. I mean, this is the largest meme coin on Sol, Whiff. I think if there's one that I'm going after, and I like Bonk. I like Bonk. But Bonk is more of a trading asset for me, okay? Bonk is more of a trading asset for me. I've traded it a couple different times. I've done well on it, just trading it. But it's not an asset that I necessarily want to buy and hold for me. I'd rather buy and hold Whiff. Floki is another one, super underrated. I don't think it's going anywhere. But my favorite crypto right now to accumulate in this, meme coin list that are in the top 100, it's got to be Brett, guys. It's got to be Brett, okay? So, by the way, guys, if you guys are enjoying this analysis, you're enjoying this breakdown, we're going to go through some different sectors too. So I'm giving you guys some alpha and things to kind of look at. Now, I have a huge position in Brett already. But if I were looking at this, being that Brett's down 7%, we're at an $837 million market cap, this would be the one that I would prioritize. Not financial advice, but if you guys are enjoying this, by the way, double tap the screen. Just double tap it. We should have 100 likes. Should be easy to get to 100 likes right now. Very easy to get to 100 likes. It's very simple. Double tap the screen and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. You could do that right on your screen too. If you like these vertical lives, little different feel, right? It's Summers. What's up, bro? From my hometown. Good morning to you, bro. Good morning. Great video, Zach. Thank you. You bet, Luis. We're getting into it, man. Why would anyone buy now with prices going down? B. Ricky, that's exactly when you want to buy. See, that's that psychological thing telling you, oh, when it's red, stay away. No. When it's red, take advantage. Because eventually the market's going to turn green again. Why do you want to chase the green candles? You've got to have conviction. And when you have conviction, it's easy to buy on the red. See, that's something else I learned, from 2021 to now. In 2021, I had that same feeling you'd have right now. That, oh my gosh, I got to stay away because it's going to go down, 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 down. And I'll buy it when it starts going back up. That's not how you make money in crypto. That is not how you get wealthy in crypto. Now, when the market's going down like this, we don't bulk buy. What do I mean? If I had $1,000 to invest in the markets, and you should always keep cash on the sidelines. Never invest everything into the market. Okay, this is just my opinion, not financial advice. This is my principle. I never want to deploy all of my capital in the markets because you just never know what type of opportunities will present themselves. So as long as you can afford to do it, and it doesn't really matter if you can, it doesn't even matter. Okay, if you have $5,000 to invest, don't put it all in there. If you have $500 to invest, don't put it all in there at once. DCA, DCA, DCA. Hovey's got it. So again, if I'm looking at Brett today and I have $1,000 total on the sidelines, maybe I throw $250 at it. Maybe I throw $300 at it and see what the market does the rest of the day and tomorrow. If it continues to go down a little bit and you really like Brett, you have high conviction, you buy a little bit more. You buy a little bit more. But Brett for me right now is a no-brainer at 839 mils. So that's kind of my breakdown. If I were accumulating some things today, I would go, in this order, probably Doge, Brett, Shib, and Pepe. And you can make the argument that Pepe, you know what? I would actually go Brett, Pepe, Doge, Shiba Inu. But it really depends on your risk level, right? If you want lowest risk, Dogecoin. Second lowest risk, Shib. Third lowest risk, Pepe. Fourth lowest risk, Brett. Although I think the upside with Brett is going to be tremendous, okay? That's where I think. Okay, that's what I think is kind of happening right now. I'm staying away from Polkadot. There's just so many other faster horses, I think. And I think Polkadot's going to come back. And Polkadot can really do some big things, I think. But there's just a lot of risk there because there's not a lot of excitement. There's not a lot of conversation going on around it. You know, if I'm looking at kind of the list and where Polkadot has slipped pretty significantly down there at number 15. I would much rather accumulate Chainlink than Polkadot. Okay, so if we're playing this or that, we got two market caps, Chainlink at 7 billion, Polkadot at 6.7 billion, basically the same market cap. I'm going way heavier into Chainlink. I just think it's super undervalued. I think Chainlink could 10x from here at $11. I think we could finally see Chainlink break $100 this cycle. I think it should. I think it should have got there last cycle. I thought it underperformed. But now with CCIP technology and what Chainlink is doing in the RWA space, keep that in mind. That's going to be a big narrative, right? So which cryptos are situated in this RWA narrative? Because eventually that's going to heat up in this bull cycle, I think, along with AI. So which cryptos can we accumulate in those sectors to really present ourselves some great opportunities? I really like Chainlink there. Now, Cardano's down at 36 cents. It's down 2%. I've got a big position in Cardano. I'm not adding to that position, but I do think that's undervalued. I think an 8 to 10x from here is base case for Cardano as well. If I'm looking at another one just outside the top 100, Polygon is a little harder for me to get into right now, simply because it has underperformed for a very long time. Now, you could take the opposite here. If you have high conviction in Polygon, you could call bullshit here. My thing is, I'm just prioritizing some other cryptos. I'm still deploying capital, but I have a little position in Polygon. Not a crazy one, but they've got a lot of competition now. A lot of competition now with Arbitrum and Optimism and the base chain, right? So I like Polygon. Don't hear me wrong. And it could do extremely well. It could do extremely well. But I'm prioritizing, like, for example, Chainlink over Polygon. I'm prioritizing Dogecoin over Polygon, as crazy as that may seem. I'm prioritizing even XRP over Polygon. I mean, XRP's got a ton of upside considering where they are with the lawsuit. I've been stacking a little bit there. Anytime we go down below 60 cents, I'm buying a little bit. We're right at 60 cents right now, 59. Let's talk about Kaspa, okay? Kaspa's a top 25 crypto, ranked number 22. I'm not necessarily stacking at these levels because Kaspa's holding up really well. It's flat today. It's just under 17 cents, but we were buying Kaspa like crazy at 17 cents. Now, if you have zero Kaspa, do I think it's a good crypto to accumulate? I still think the answer is yes. We're at a $4 billion market cap. We have not seen a bull run. It's not listed on Binance. It's not listed on Coinbase. It has a lot going for it as a proof of work crypto. I still really like Kaspa here. I just have a really big position already. Really nice average cost of like 6 cents. So I'm comfortable with where I am. I'm almost a 3x on my Kaspa position, and I think there's upside to at least $2 for Kaspa this bull cycle. People mentioned Jasmy. I know the Jasmy community is strong as hell. High risk, high reward play with Jasmy, but I would not be upset with slowly accumulating more Jasmy. There's a lot of upside there, right? With all of their big partnerships, with their big plans now, if things can go in the right direction with the market, Jasmy could be one that outpaces the market for sure. I still do like Jasmy quite a bit. My ladies, I stay away from that. Personally, stay away from it. It's not one for me. There's a lot of meme coins that are kind of older that I just, nope, I'm going to prioritize the OGs, Doge, Shib, Pepe. Brett is my big play in this bull cycle that's, kind of an OG now, but not really, hasn't seen a full-fledged bull cycle. I'd much rather prioritize those and even some of the newer meme coins that are in that same market cap range as my ladies. Like if we take a look at our meme coins, we've got Turbo at 260 mil. I don't hate that, right? I'd much rather, I'd like Ponky at 170 mil. Okay, I'd rather go into Bone underneath 100 mil. A lot of people like Dogecoin Mars. It's down to 73 mil. That might be a decent buy for a swing trade, but I'm not buying to accumulate that. My Ladies is way down here at 63 million. SNEC is down at 61 million. Kendu is a newer crypto at 68 mil. I'd rather accumulate that over My Ladies, Kendu Inu. It's just a fresher, hotter narrative right now. It's more top of mind. These older meme coins, they're so hard to stay relevant. It's so hard to stay relevant. And I'm not saying My Ladies won't pump when the rest of the market pumps, but I think some of these newer, more in front of your face kind of cryptos that are out in the open that have just launched somewhat recently, I'd much rather go there. Now, Bone is a little bit different because it's such a big piece of the SHIB ecosystem. And I'm surprised that Bone didn't move at all during the ETH Toronto event. That was very shocking to me. And I do think it's still undervalued here, especially under 100 mil. That would be one that I would DCA into. In fact, I might even stack a little Bone today because I have not bought enough Bone. And looking at the price today, 41 cents, that's kind of hard to pass up on here on Bone. I think that's an interesting buy. Now, Nairo, same thing, just under 100 mil market cap right now. I still think there's upside there. It's brand new. It's going through the ups and the downs. Same thing with Mumu the Bull on Solana. And I really still like Ponky at 170 mil. So, and then the Tron meme coins, I still like Sundog. I think Sundog can still make some noise. 260 mil, it's down 13%. Might be an interesting trading opportunity there. And then obviously you've got Bull on Tron, Sundog and Suncat. But I'd rather go Sundog over Suncat if I'm looking at, kind of what's been able to hang in there a little bit longer. Bobo on Ethereum's way down, 46 mil now. I still have a position there. I might DCA a little bit into that, lower my average cost. I don't have a huge position in Bobo, but I might DCA there. I still like Bobo long term. It's got a good, strong narrative. All right, so we've basically hit on a lot of the meme coins, right? What else is down that I think could be an interesting play? So I want to talk about Worldcoin. Okay. Now, Worldcoin, one of the reasons why I really like it here, and Worldcoin today is down almost 8%. One of the reasons, though, I really like it, it has a very low float, which is very good from a tokenomics and supply standpoint. And Worldcoin also has a very strong VC backing. This is Sam Altman, right? The creator of ChatGPT. This is his crypto. And Worldcoin has a lot of controversy around it, but it is listed on all the major exchanges except Coinbase. And I think a Coinbase listing will come at some point in this cycle. That could really help us here. And again, Worldcoin wants to build the world's largest identity and financial network as a public utility, giving ownership to everyone. So it's a decentralized identity and financial network. There's a lot of upside here. Now, there's a lot of risk, but I really am starting to find Worldcoin interesting. If we're looking for those diamonds in the rough that are down right now, this is a 629 million market cap. The all-time high on Worldcoin, it's down 86% from the top. The all-time high is $11.82. It's sitting at $1.63 right now. I don't hate Worldcoin right now as a crypto to DCA into. Nobody's talking about it either, okay? Nobody's talking about it. I do not hate Worldcoin here. It's barely in the top 100 right now, but we've seen it have some parabolic runs, okay? We've seen it. Even if you're looking to short-term swing trade this, it could be an interesting play. Guys, if you haven't double tapped the screen, definitely do so. By the way, we got the Crypto Breakfast Club coming at you at 9:30. Crypto Breakfast Club coming at you at 9:30 this morning. Get ready for that. It's going to be another great conversation. Appreciate all of you guys rocking with me right here on the live stream this morning. Don't forget to double tap the screen, subscribe down below. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the breakdown. Let's see what else we got. I still really like Sui, guys. SUI. I really like SUI. It's down 7% right now, 2.3 billion, 88 cents. I like SUI anytime it's under $1 for short term or long term. H-bar. A lot of people asking me about H-bar. It's stuck right there at 5 cents right now, 5.5 cents. H-bar is an interesting one because I have not bought it for a really long time, and I probably should DCA because my average cost is like 11 cents. And it's sitting here at 5.5. So that might be one today I throw a little bit at just to lower my average cost. I don't necessarily like it more than some of the other ones, but I'm in the position already. I do think it'll go up a little bit, and it has upside. So I might DCA there a little bit today. Injective, down 4.5% today, still up 10% on the week. I like INJ quite a bit, and Render, both of those in the AI sector. I know a lot of people were talking about Fetch AI. I like that one too. Let's see where FET is today. How much is it down today? Let's see. Fetch is number 27. It's pretty flat today. Fetch is hanging in there. Now remember, we have NVIDIA earnings coming up tomorrow. NVIDIA earnings coming up tomorrow. So this AI sector could pump again, okay? So let's definitely pay close attention to this AI sector as NVIDIA's earnings coming tomorrow, quarterly earnings. Still could be some good opportunities here. Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, FET, FET. It's holding up really nicely right now with the market. It is flat today. The whole market's down. It's holding up really nice at $1.35. I think there's upside here, especially in the short term. Some of the other cryptos down a little bit. Keep an eye on AKT. That is Akash Network. I like Akash Network here throughout the rest of the week. It's down a little bit here after a huge pump. But long term here, I think this is an interesting play. I started diving a little bit deeper into the Akash Network, AKT. It is a top 100 crypto, ranked number 84. They're looking to build a super cloud for cloud computing, basically erasing the old archaic conventional cloud services that are so Web 2, and basically they're looking to leverage the power of blockchain in order to build a better cloud computing system. A lot of VC backing in this one too. So keep an eye on Akash, AKT. It is up 140% on the year, guys. And that one is down a little bit, but I do think it could pump with NVIDIA earnings here. And this entire AI sector is certainly intriguing here, leading up to the big week here. We mentioned Injective and Render and ASI. BitTensor Tau is another one, down 2% today, but I do think it could pump. Again, a lot of it's going to hinge on NVIDIA earnings here coming up, and we could see the market turn, especially for that AI sector. Let's see. Anything else that jumps out at me that I think is interesting? Let's take a look at Arweave. Arweave is at an interesting spot too. It's AR, ticker symbol AR. Arweave is in the area of digital storage. And they're basically a newer version of Filecoin. Now, their all-time high was set back in 2021. They've been around a little bit. They've been around for a cycle. But I do think we're seeing a lot of more capital now flow into Arweave opposed to Filecoin and Siacoin. These are our top three that are within this data storage, big data sector. Arweave to me is the hottest narrative of those three, of Filecoin, Siacoin, and Arweave. I like Arweave out of those three. Again, we're 73% down from its all-time high, down a little bit today. I don't think that's a bad position to take. I think there's 10x upside here with Arweave, maybe even more. Maybe even more. Big time. I see we're mentioning big time. Where is it today? I'm still in a trade, guys. I'm hanging on to that. Yeah, big time's down to 7.8. Don't hate that at all. It's down 7%. Yeah, it's hitting like kind of its low point in the last 7 days. It could bounce off support here at 7.2. I like big time quite a bit here. Keep in mind, big time went to 98 cents. It's just under 8 cents right now. Went to 98 cents back in December of last year. We were talking about the gaming sector. We were talking about the gaming sector yesterday. The gaming sector is very undervalued right now. Very undervalued, right? So you can look at the top like Gala and Beam, Immutable X. Superverse is one we talked about yesterday. But I do like big time. Very small market cap compared to all of those ones we just previously mentioned. This could be a steal. 83 mil market cap right now. If gaming gets that big boom again, I think big time could get to $1. We're sitting at 8 cents right now. Okay, we could get to $1 and beyond. Avalanche, I still like AVAX quite a bit. I just feel better about accumulating Chainlink there. And I know a lot of people are like, Chainlink's like a stable coin, it doesn't move. There's just too much value with Chainlink. There's too much going on behind the scenes for me to ignore it. And eventually, I feel like the price has to catch up. That's just my standpoint, okay? And I could be wrong, and you could disagree with some of the things I'm saying, guys. In fact, I think you should. You don't have to necessarily just agree with everything I'm dropping here, but you do have to subscribe to the channel because we do break it down. We give you guys all this alpha. We give you guys information. We're 100 subscribers away from 152K. So if you want to help us race to 152K today, that would be awesome. We're literally right on the doorstep of it. So make sure you click the subscribe button, double tap the screen if you have not already. And again, you don't have to agree or do exactly what I'm doing here. I'm just giving you guys kind of my breakdown, how I see it. Giving you guys a perspective. You know what I mean? Giving you guys a perspective. So, okay, we've talked a lot here. Is there anything else? Okay, one of the things I passed over that I really like is Stacks. Stacks, STX. And this whole narrative of bringing DeFi, smart contracts into Bitcoin. By the way, the same thing is happening with Caspa too, with their KRC20 tokens coming. This whole narrative is going to be fascinating to watch because I think we're going to get a DeFi boom too. And DeFi on Bitcoin, we've not seen what that can do in a full-fledged bull cycle. When Bitcoin is racing above $100,000, Stacks could be one of the steals of this cycle. I look at it like a draft class, right? I had my fantasy football draft last night. Stacks could be a flyer, a late round flyer, if you will. Okay, I like it a lot. VeChain, an oldie but a goodie. It has been stuck in the mud. Good call. VeChain could be very interesting here. VeChain's basically bottomed out here. I mean, a little over 2 cents. You're basically at the bottom here with VeChain. So I don't think there's a lot of risk taking a position in VeChain here, personally. Don't think there's a lot of risk here at all. Other than that, I don't think anything really stands out. You know, the other one is Kronos. Kronos here at 8.5 cents. I mean, depending on your position, it's down another 2.65%, 2.2 bill market cap. I like Kronos quite a bit again here. I mean, eventually we're going to get a big pop with the retail market. Kronos just needs retail back. It literally just needs retail back. That's all we really need. We need retail back, and I think Kronos will do its thing. So you could go back to the well there, and honestly, that might just be a really long-term play if you're getting in there anyway. You know, Kronos for a lot of people might just be a buy and hold situation throughout the next couple cycles because Crypto.com does so much with marketing. You know, really, you might even want to hold that, and not financial advice, for a couple cycles as more and more retail money comes into crypto. They're going to be looking at Coinbase, Crypto.com, right? It's just one of those household exchanges. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. And the cool thing about Chainlink or Kronos, they have a blockchain now, right? They have their own blockchain now. So they're expanding beyond just an exchange token, which I like. I don't like the exchange tokens that are simply just that are just an exchange token for no real reason. They don't have a ton of value. Kronos does. Kronos does. Let's see here. You know, if you're a big Solana bull, you might look at Jupiter. You might look at Jupiter. We mentioned Brett already, one of our favorite things to accumulate right now, 100%. Crow has been very upsetting, Summers, 100%, but I do think we're going to get a reversal. I'm looking at Jupiter. If you guys are really big into Solana, here's the other one, Aerodrome Finance. If you guys are really big on Base, Aerodrome Finance, the biggest DEX on Base, could be an interesting play here, especially if we get the big boom in Q4. I think Base has shown by every metric that it's going to grow. It's growing already, even in this choppy market. It's going to grow exponentially in a bullish market. And if you're a big believer in the Base chain, one of the ways to get exposure is Aerodrome, their biggest DEX, and obviously Brett. So if I'm looking at the Base chain, it would be Brett and Aerodrome to get exposure. That's how I'd be getting exposure to the Base chain. Number 1 and number 2, Brett and Aerodrome Finance, 1 and 2. Oh, I didn't mention Ondo. We'll put some air on. Hold on one second. So in that RWA space, how can you not like Ondo Finance right now? Ondo Finance looks really good. We're down 3%. It's under 70 cents right now. It's ranked number 69. It's under $1 billion market cap. Guys, BlackRock is partnered with Ondo in the RWA space. That's literally all you need to know. If we get a full-fledged bull cycle, RWA is going to be a hot narrative. I think that's a no-brainer play for me at least. It got to $1.48 back in June of this year. This thing's brand new, by the way. $1.48 is its all-time high. That's a 53% move to get to that all-time high. Once we get price discovery on Ondo in the middle of a bull cycle, as long as that happens, that could be insane. That could be insane. I mean, that could be a 20-30x. This could be a $20-30 billion crypto in the heat of the bull run into 2025. Wouldn't be shocked at all. It's under $1 billion right now. Again, Ondo's a long-term play for me. I've got a good amount. I've got about 5 or 6K into Ondo. Right around at this price target. I might add more. So it's turning into a pretty decent-sized position for me. So with that being said, guys, we're about 10 minutes away from the Crypto Breakfast Club. We do that over on X. So my X account or Twitter account is linked down below. If you guys don't follow me over there, first off, subscribe right here. If you don't follow me there, it's at Z_Humphries. We're going to get ready to go live for 2 hours on X right now. So I need all 230 of you guys to come on over and join us on the X platform if you guys want more of this. We're talking about Bitcoin getting to 100K, altcoin season, meme coins, RWA, AI gaming. It's the pin post on my X account. Links down below, guys. Come on over and join us. I will see you there in 10 minutes. Let's get it. Appreciate you guys so much. Hopefully you got value. If you did, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comment section of this video.